Hello everyone, welcome back to Invisible Ink. We just finished that Sankaku chief financial thingy. We picked up several new items with Olivia. The EMP pack we just found, but we bought a disruptor and a portable server. So sadly, now that I'm looking at the costs for things, to get Olivia's Anarchy maxed and to get International up to 3 hacking actually costs 1,400, not 1,300. So we do have to sell something if we want this mission, which I do. And the EMP pack is not a high priority for me. It's a pretty small range, and we don't need that much help getting into safes. So that's fine. Here you go, monster. Or do I have anything else that I want even less, like a charge pack or something? I don't. A bunch of flash grenades, but I love having these just in case items. Let's double check the next mission is yeah, okay. It's in K&O for what that's worth. Doesn't really matter, I don't think. So please take this from me. Yes, an EMP pack 1 is what I would like to sell. Now, International's taking the server. Tony's taking the weapon. And... no, wait, that's not right. Banks was the one who had this. Olivia wants... one of our weapons, actually. I don't know which one. Who should have the one that has a little bit of armor piercing? I guess Olivia. International is, of course, carrying the server because she's the only one smart enough to deploy it. Or not even yet, but now she is. And now we can start grabbing more items, hopefully. Okay. Let's get going. No sense messing about. FTM has developed portable versions of their scanning and interference equipment. Wow. There's so much wild stuff in AGP. It doesn't matter here in K&O, of course. I'm pretty sure this is the furthest I've gotten in an AGP run. Oh, yeah, okay. Get out of here. I tried a few of them a couple years ago. I never really made it past like 3 or 4 missions, I think, before the sysadmins overwhelmed me. Okay, I really like this starting room, because there's basically a 0% chance any guards are coming in here. And one of the things you always have to worry about with portable servers is, like, where the heck do you put them? They have to be somewhere that's safe, but also not so out of the way that you mind coming back later. You can try, like, delaying putting them down. Oh, that's funny. Monster has 3 hacking. I didn't actually have to upgrade International to 3 hacking this mission. I could have kept the EMP, maybe, if I'd wanted to. And had Monster be in charge of the server. I didn't think about the fact that he'd be coming with us. Anyway, but so, like, this entry room could be miles away from the exit and an inconvenience to come back to. And so I could consider not deploying the server here. But I have so many agents that, like, it shouldn't be too hard to send one of them back. Just tuck it into a corner over here once I've confirmed that there are no guards entering the area. Yeah, looks safe enough. Could be cameras in the corner. Unlike... no, International would have seen them. So we can just waltz in if we want. Or she would have felt them. Okay, so, like, this, for example, is a really, really safe-looking place to hide a... actually, this is maybe even better, to hide a server. Because it's in cover from guards no matter what path they take, even if they are coming into this room between these two doors. So I'll just tuck it in here. I have enough moves to, like, get here, open the door, peek, and then still get to cover, so I guess I'll do that. A guard. Oh my god, I'm loaded on power. So I can probably just tag this guy. I don't really have an agent who has the time to investigate this guy and also get to cover, do I? Maybe Banks could do it. You should be able to see him from here, and then she can get to cover, and Olivia can make use of that knowledge to also get to cover. That's spicy. But he's still not going to see the server, so okay. I guess we tuck International, sorry, Olivia right here? That's in his blind spot and then in cover, so it should be totally fine. Actually, let's leave the door open. I'll get to see a little bit of what's going on behind here, and I can close it next turn. Banks, if she were really greedy, could go stand here, but there might be guards coming through this door, and I don't really see any need to be so flagrantly greedy. I want both of these. I'll happily spend 1 power to get started on them. Both. It's 0 power to get started on one of them, of course, but... I don't mind Banks being in front of Tony. Tony will take longer to get to any safes this way, but Banks being able to find security doors is more important, I think. And I'll just leave Monster back here, babysit the server, maybe. Everybody peeks, so you get to see as much as possible of what's behind that door. Tony, you don't have to bother. Okay. We can tag this guy later. I heard something, didn't I, over here? Okay. So I'll steal from this guy first. No items. International, do you want to scout, or should I send Banks to scout? There's cover back here, which is nice. I think I'll send International. I'm happy to spend a 2 data blasts to not have to open this door at a time when I don't know about the guards. I just want to get moving. Okay. So this room is not known to be safe, but we could hide out up here, for example, even after opening this door and peeking. Ooh, hello. Right, yeah, I have enough AP to do that. Okay, so let's grab both of these. I don't think there's any real reason to wait. And Parasite, probably everything. How far can Banks get? She can't really... get to anywhere where we could see another guard. Okay, but we don't have to tag this guy right now, necessarily. Okay, so he patrols from like here to back here for some wild reason. Sure. So we'd have to get all of our non-monster agents out of this area. And we'll still be able to tag this guy next turn whenever we finally do find some actual guards. No sneaky guards in the corner? No sneaky guards in the corner. Okay. I'm just not really willing to treat this room as safe. Someone could wander in next turn. And there's just the cover in here is abysmal. So we're gonna all group up in this area, I guess. Why shut the door? Good question. No reason. Yeah, we'll all just hang out by this door. That's the idea. And we'll put Olivia in front so that when if the guard who comes through here does have armor, at least we stand a chance of ambushing him. Plus Olivia gets power from it. Okay. I don't think I really need to parasite this, but I have an awful lot of power. I could do it if I wanted. Oh, also there's a red door here, so that's a good place to send Banks. I don't know. I think that owning the power supply is going to be sufficient. Why flagrantly waste power? I'm saying flagrant a lot today. Are you peeking? You should be. I don't think she was, though. Overwatch doesn't make much sense, I don't think. If someone comes in who can be damaged with 0 armor piercing, they'll already be knocked out by Olivia. Listen for guards. Here. Okay, there's a guard in this room, a guard here, and maybe another guard in here? Alright. You know, I guess parasiting this might have made sense because it could give me vision of this room. Yeah, that's true. Well, let's go ahead and data blast all this stuff. Ah, we found the system admin. And a facility database, that's handy. No other guards in here, right? I heard like 2 in this area, I think. Okay. Indeed. I guess I don't actually know that this room is safe. This may be a bit bold coming in here. Okay, let's see who's in this room and then peek. Not peek, but the other one. Tag. I'm okay with the guard noticing me opening this door.
Did you see that?
He uses grenades, which is a little bit bleh. It turns out to be just the one guard. Okay. Shouldn't it be safe to stand here? Like, whether he walks up there and just throws a grenade, or whether he walks up there and investigates. When he turns up there, he just has normal peripheral vision, and this will be in his blind spot. Someone might come through here, though. Okay, let's do the tag and find out. Not ping, but wisp. Right, we have all three of these guards in view at the moment? We do. Could we do better? International could peek this door, actually. Oh, we already did peek the door. We don't want to risk opening it, I think. Okay, let's try the wisp then. 4? Oh yeah, I forgot the system admin. Okay. So, yeah, right now he's throwing a grenade, but I think if I walk in here, he'll just investigate, because he's already in this room. And they, like, only use grenades when they're transitioning rooms, where a room doesn't necessarily mean what a human would think. It's to do with, like, how sometimes the world generator can combine two, like, quote, rooms without a door between them. Like a large area. But I think if I just walk here, he'll come investigate this square, right? And no one seems to be coming through this way.
What the?
Yeah. Dr. Tony here could disable this guy's heart monitor, which might be nice. Fractal adds more demons. Well, I do want the facility database, I think. But I don't know. We don't really have a lot of choices about how to explore yet. Do I really want to add like 3 demons? 2 demons? It's probably fine. Some of them will be on devices I don't want anyway. That's another reason to leave the turret unhacked, actually, is it's a target for Fractal. Something to consider, I guess. It would make the system admin come investigate this when I finish hacking it. Is that something I want or not? I'm not sure. I feel like I want to start making progress with Monster as well. Every time you redeploy the server, it takes like a couple turns. You have to take like a 1-turn break with it not deployed. But I'm not really dying for power at the moment, right? So getting it closer to the exit is probably a useful objective. I'll pick it up and move with it next turn, probably. Might as well peek. I don't know, it doesn't matter. Not sure what to do with International and Tony. One thing I'm thinking about is having Tony run in here and zap this guy. He can just manage it. And then we can get everyone into this room, which seems good, right? I think so. That sounds like a system admin to me. Very funny. We can't get to the safe except from behind. That's fine.
What?
I can shut this door, but I think he'll just reopen it when investigating and then leave it open. If they investigate a square right in front of a door, I believe they generally leave it open. I should have had International go first. It would be slightly more efficient to get her here that way. But not a big deal. Hello, all this stuff. Which way is the turret looking? This way. Alright, well, I probably want to take that. I don't really care about Watchdog. I don't plan to KO anybody anytime soon. But I also don't really care about... Well, I don't know. It's nice to be flexible so that we don't require Tony to hack every safe, right? This one is just going to cost me 1, maybe a bit more power if I end up needing more parasites. And it's triggering a demon that I don't really care about. Let's save Tony for something that matters. Or, not save him, but make sure we have him available. Would maybe be a better way to put it. Alright, I think we're done. I could parasite the turret, but I don't want to. International should peak, I guess. There you go.
Okay, we're investigating. Guess it was nothing.
Completely ineffective investigation. Just like, ah, yes, the wall's fine. Thought I heard the wall doing something, but guess not. Alright, nobody came in through here. That's good. Would have been sad if they had. Ooh. Alright, well, 2 data blast it is then. And we can actually get everything this way? I think it's worth doing that to get the facility database. Actually, I'm going to leave the facility database for a moment. Just so I can send the sysadmin's attention there by hacking it last. If he ends up going somewhere I don't want him to. There's International. Send her first. She has 1 million moves. How far can Monster get? 5 moves from here. 1. Yeah, he can get to there. That's good enough. I am spending power pretty quickly, but I'll still have plenty. But I don't mind picking up the server. What I want is for Banks to open this door so Olivia can pop in here and steal from this guy, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5. Yes. I should have probably moved International first, because now Banks is kind of exposed if I open this door. Wait a minute. This is the sysadmin who's coming in here. I don't really mind if he sees me that much. I don't know. I could also knock him out and paralyze him for 1 million turns. But I don't think I need to. There might be a guard that I actually need to do that with. The sysadmin is sort of, like, not too hard to control. On the other hand, like, this guard that I want to steal from is coming right up here, right? He's going to be exactly positioned for Olivia to get to him anyway. Why not just take care of him? Generate some power as well. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. With this guy down for 1 million turns, I'm just gonna have less to worry about. Make sure to leave the door open so we can steal from this guy without getting his attention, I think. Maybe we want his attention, but I don't think so. Oh, we only got 1 power for that because he's like KO resistant, I guess. No, that doesn't make sense. Oh, this. I see. Alright, so Banks now can unlock this door without being so scared. I don't think she should. I think I made a mistake by putting her in this room already. Let's have International scout a bit first. Alright, nobody's gonna see her. I don't know why I'm like peeking so much. Why don't I just walk into this room? Also, I should have grabbed that console while International was there, I guess. Whoops. A nice thing about AGP is that it's now strictly advantageous to unlock these red doors. You don't have to make decisions about whether to leave them open or closed. Guards can open them anyway, so you might as well make them open to yourself. Alright, go ahead and give me this, I guess. Tony hasn't used his attack, right? I'm pretty sure. This is the start of his turn. Almost hit the wrong button there. International is in some danger, I guess. I should probably get her out of that room. I'll try to let Olivia handle this, I think. She's heading down this way anyway. It can't be that big a burden to steal from this dude. Yes, let's get both of my agents out of that room. I guess that means I won't have peek into the room? It's a little bad.
Warning.
Oh yeah, he has used his attack, that's true. I'll just keep this guy pinned and not, can't reach that, huh? That's fine. Yeah, this is where I want to be. Monster, though, should get a move on. Oh, we can make it all the way in here, huh? Nice. Pretty sure that's what I want to do. Okay, anything I want to parasite now? Not really. Could hit this safe, but Tony's right near there. I might want to parasite for something else. Okay. It's not just the 1 power, it's the fact that next turn I'll have a parasite on this, which means everything else costs 1 more. This is, I think, a pretty vulnerable turn for me, actually. A lot of stuff could walk in here, I think. So there's a guard down here, isn't there? No, he was the one who walked in here, I remember now. Alright, no one in the neighborhood, that's great to hear. Okay, so... I'm trying to remember what the teleporter exit looks like. What it's shaped like. I don't think it looks like this. So this must be the way out? I think so. Good to know. How many of the guards have I seen so far? The sysadmin, this guard, and this guard. So 4. There's only 1 guard left, plus a drone of some kind. So we're making good progress. Really, you're coming in here, huh? Well, fine. Don't need your stinky whatever. We already unlocked both of these stores. So let's just hide here. Pretty good cover. And making progress towards the exit, or towards where she wants to go next. Yeah, she can just duck behind this guy. Great. Monster, I guess, wants to go this way. Because we've determined this room seems pretty safe. I think the only guard who was walking through here was the sysadmin, and we took him out. So this would be a good place that's not too far from the exit, and also safe from prying eyes of guards. Alright, thanks. Just double check. Ah! Found the last guard and the drone. Well, I'll take it. A search drone? What is that? Complete peripheral sight. But range is only 1.5? Can see through cover, cloaks, and disguises. Okay. Oh, can see through cover! Interesting. But he only... Okay. So it doesn't have normal vision. It only has this, like, if it's adjacent to something, it finds it. That seems very weak. But I don't know. Maybe it's useful somehow. And I don't see it even having a scanner. Does it never investigate? It just, like, walks... Yeah, I mean... It just walks right up to whatever it wants to see and then sees it? I don't know. Seems weak. Let's fusion up. Let's tag these guys. Both stationary? Are you kidding me? Alright, what's this guy? He's a sharpshooter. Targets under Overwatch cannot move or use doors. Agents who are seen or noticed are marked. And then next turn, he knows where you are. Wow, that seems strong. Interesting. Well, I mean, if he's stationary, we're going to have to do something about him. Also, though, on the one hand, it's strong. On the other, it lets you ambush him quite easily, now that I think about it. Because if he notices you, you can guarantee he'll follow you for a turn. And then just lay an ambush for him. So maybe it's not that strong. I assume he has a normal amount of moves, but he might not. I'm still confused about this guy. But, alright, sure. I mean, it looks like he just sees that far. I guess it might be nice to take this guy out, but it's not like a huge priority. Like, I want to get to that safe. Okay, also we've confirmed that this is not the exit. The exit definitely is up here. Okay. Monster's already moved. I'm not sure what to do about him. I guess he has peripheral sight to this door, so if we opened it, we could get his attention. And 8 movements gets him exactly to the door, which is kind of cool. So if he does have a normal range of movement, opening this door and then hiding behind it to zap him should be pretty good. Let's send Tony in here. Hello. This guy moves silently, and I did not know he existed, and I just walked right into the room with him. That's something to be careful of. Got very lucky there. Do I tag again? I guess. Okay, this room not safe. Wow. Is he special to K&O? He might. I think I've seen him other places, but I'm not actually sure. I'd like a list somewhere of like what's in AGP specifically. Well, let's take out this guy's heart monitor just in case. Oh, if you try to kill him, he just comes back. Interesting. Overtuned reflexes. Shoots one agent immediately on sight. Skipping Overwatch. Wow. So if he had seen me and I'd open the door, I would just be dead. This guy is nuts. He looks special to Kano, like, right? Elite Assault? I don't know. Kano is like an army military contractor or something in the lore, so... I want this guy out of here. Or at least I want the option to get him out of here. I don't know why there's another guard, though. Like, I don't know why he's here at all. Shouldn't I have found all of them? Sysadmin, guard, guard. That's 3. Guard is 4, guard is 5. This is a drone. So there's one more guard than there really should be in here. The sysadmin isn't extra, is it? I don't think so. We've had lots of missions before where there were 5 including the sysadmin, so I'm not sure what's up with this guy. I don't think he should be allowed to exist. So let's open this door and confirm that...
Did you see that?
Ah. In fact, he doesn't have full movement. He only moves like... 4? Interesting. So I can hang out here.
Hmm?
Oh, I maybe should have let someone else explore to this area. So Tony's been marked, huh? I'm surprised by that. I thought that this would have just been noticing the door, not noticing the agent. Interesting. I'm trying to figure out where this guy stops. Is it just here, or I don't know. Or does he keep going? Like, I really want him dead. Not dead, I'm not a murderer. I want him not moving around. This guy's too scary. But he's armored. Like, it'll have to be Olivia who knocks him out, and she's on cooldown for a bit. I can't believe I'm back down to 3 power. I guess I've been using it pretty heavily. But that's what I gained it for, right? Just grab this console? Great. And then come in here? Sure. Could he see this? I think he probably could, right? No. I'm not sure I want to be over here, but I could if I wanted to. Authority, that's not a lot of fun. Maybe hack that after I picked up all the safes. I think I want to hide here. Well, I could actually get this guy's attention and then get out of the way. Right? He doesn't have any special stuff to do with... Yeah. God, what a horrible guard. I could get his attention here if I wanted to preserve the safety of this room. And make sure that Olivia can get there to KO him. It's tough though, because then he would be lined up perfectly with this guard. I don't think I should do that. Let's just hide. Well, I guess we'll work on this safe too.
Alarm level 1. Additional cameras active. Vacancy right.
What was that?
Okay, so this camera has a demon and also 2 firewalls. That's annoying. I could send Banks here to check this room out. International would be better at it though, because she could see all of it without having to peek or open the door. I'm pretty sure we don't have to explore up here. I'm like very confident that that's the exit. There's just not room for an exit otherwise. Isn't this... This is the level that should have 2 access switches, and I haven't seen any of them. Like, I guess they must be in here and in here. And these rooms are the right shape for it, so I guess that makes sense. Okay. And then this is the exit. Fine. So we do need to get into both of those rooms. In that case, I guess we could send International down here. She's the fastest moving. I don't know if I'm greedy enough to try to use Olivia to steal from every one of these fancy guards. Like, I think I am, but I don't know that I should be. We don't want this guy's attention because he's a support guard. We want him just walking in here. And then being stolen from... He's already been searched? Oh, I think we like took his pass card or something, but left the money for Olivia, as I recall. So let's hang out right here, probably? We're letting the system admin get up, but he's down for 5 turns still. I guess I could also hide here. Is that closer to the guard? It's a little closer. Just 2.5 away as opposed to 4 away. Save myself 1.5 moves. If I'm confident that this area is safe. Which certainly looks it to me. Yeah. Okay, so that's the plan, but I want to get Banks out first. Like, where am I going to send her? She kind of has to come down here. Well, she could make progress in this direction, I guess. Then we don't have to send International down there. Oh yeah, there's that stationary drone completely blocking the area. We're gonna have to do something about him eventually. Just hang out here, I guess. Maybe parasite this guy? This camera's a bit annoying. I wanted... I don't know exactly what I wanted. I wanted Tony to be able to... I wanted Tony to have Anarchy 5, but he doesn't have it. So I think that, like, just taking out this guy's heart monitor is sort of what I was hoping to do. But it's all messy over here, especially with this camera. Can I put down the server anywhere yet? No, right? We want to head up this way with Monster. Let's just parasite the two things that I seem to care about. Well, I don't know, but there's also the access terminals. I haven't figured out what I'm doing with International, and that's like giving me an analysis paralysis here. I think I can just peek at this door, and I'll see the only thing in this room that I care about, which is the access terminal. So let's do that with Banks. Yeah. I guess I'll check if this guy has any items that we can find, but when he doesn't, I'll leave him for Olivia. We invested a lot in her Anarchy, and I really, like, it's a fairly poor investment. You really have to work to make it be worth anything, but as long as you can complete missions and still get, like, okay. I think I talked about this already, but, like, as long as you can still complete missions having upgraded Anarchy instead of important stuff like speed, it's good to upgrade Anarchy, right? Just because you get the money back eventually. The problem is you're handicapped for a little while. And we've been doing, like, pretty well at getting all the safes to justify our picking up Anarchy. But I still want to make sure I can hit as many guards as possible with Olivia to really make it count. Okay, so I guess International is going to come down here. She seems to be the only agent who's free to do that right now, while Banks handles this side of things. We can hide here, unless there's a camera. Ooh, more safes, okay. No cameras, though. So hide here. Here? Here's better. We don't need cover from stuff over on the right side of the map. We need cover from the top of the map. Moving slowly is the International, just for good measure. Okay. So, it's a little tricky because this guy is perfectly blocking a choke point. Are these parasites? I have two down. Where are they? One on this safe, one on this safe. Okay, so next turn, parasites will be cheaper by a lot. I'm gonna go ahead and wait it out just for a bit. Tony still needs to move. And there's plenty of safe places. I guess like this is alright. He can still take out someone's KO, or he can't because the camera's gonna see him if he tries. It's fine. Okay. I think we're done here. I mean, by the way, how many safes have I found? 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that right, or did I miss that one? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so there's one more safe somewhere. Not sure where, actually. There's hardly any room for it. I don't know if it's even allowed up in this area. Oh no, there's 5. There it is. Okay. So we found all the safes. That's lovely. I guess I'm budgeting 2 data blasts here, maybe? Because, like, I need to be able to see this thing to hack it. I have to get through the drone first. Yeah, alright, I guess we're done.
Must be imagining things.
Oh, you know what? Tony could pick up this safe, actually. I don't have to spend anything on it. He's not busy. Let's just keep a peek out in this area just in case. I still think, though, we need to get through this guy, and we might as well do it as soon as possible. Ah, I can hit the shop. But I want to do that after I've looted the last safe, which is this one, right? There's no more? Well, these 2. So International comes here, hits this safe. And then gets out of Tony's way. Tony comes and hits this safe. And now we've hit all the safes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we don't mind triggering authority at all. So we can get a high value data blast that covers everything we want to hack. Triggering the demon on this camera sucks a little bit, but actually, do we want to do that? Maybe we would prefer to just, like, leave the camera unhacked. That's probably not true, right? Don't care about armor? Blowfish is a little upsetting. But I guess all that's happening is mainframe firewalls going up, which is, I guess, going to delay me a turn getting through these access switches, but only one. So I'm going to bring this thing in here with International so she can pin it. And then just parasite both of these. Might be a little tricky to get past the sharpshooter. We can probably just wait out the armor, honestly. Okay, you two, you have real jobs to do now. So we're stealing from this guy, which I think we didn't do before. We didn't take his money anyway. sprint pad guy is going back to here, which is a great spot to steal from him. Monster, monster, monster. Can't quite make it far enough, huh? I could sprint in here, though, right? Problem is it would... Well, no, this guy wouldn't hear it. This guy would, but I don't really care. Actually, I do. Because then he would present a problem for Olivia stealing from this guy. No. Ah. Right, I can't have Olivia sprint tap now. She's already moved. I was thinking I could have her sprint to here and then stop, and then do that after monster runs to kind of override what he heard. But I can't do that. Okay. I guess what we do is we send Olivia to deal with this guy then. We try to hit Mr. Sprint Pads on his way out. On our way out, I'm sorry. This guy, he's going to go back to being stationary here, which is irksome. But if necessary, we can just wait out the kite and KO him, for example. Actually, yeah, we want it here. Okay. Monster... I want to put him here. But the problem is, someone, as I recall, patrols into this room. You can see that because the door's open. So it's not actually safe to hang out here. I think it's this guy who goes all the way in. So maybe what I can do is distract him. Yes, of course. He'll be the only one looking in this room. And so if I just change that...
I heard something.
Didn't expect him to hear it, but that's fine. Didn't realize he was so close. There we go. Parasites are down. Nothing else I want to do, right? Right. Everyone looks safe. I remembered to actually move my agents. Looks that way. Well, I don't need a peek in this room. I have 2 agents there already, so let's just stand as close to this thing as possible so that... I think he already peeked, but I'll do it again. So when we're ready to hack this, we can spend as few turns as possible on running away from it.
Investigating. Absolutely nothing going on. Grenade.
I like that cadence. Absolutely nothing going on. He's just so bored. Could be a camera here? International would have seen that, right? I mean, I guess I can afford to peek. There can't be a camera in here. I'm going to be cautious and not deploy the server until I get far enough back that I'm sure this guy is not patrolling to there. Okay. Now, Sprint Pads Man is coming back to here. What can I do about this to make sure I get him? While also getting this guy and keeping him from pinning down my agents too badly. I don't have enough power to hack through these early, so I won't. Next turn I could, if I want, do that. So I was thinking, come back here, steal from him, get his attention here, and then hide somewhere else. But I think what would actually be best is to delay stealing from him for one more turn. So I just don't have enough moves to do that, I think. Instead, just get his attention here. And then hide there. Next turn, steal from both of these two, right? Yeah, that seems pretty good.
What the?
Oh my god, I forgot he has the holographic targeting. He's gonna know where I am. That's fine though. I'll just leave. Yeah, that's fine. Do I still own the drone? You get it for 2 turns? Oh, I guess because it's like a camera drone, sure. It's not like a combat drone. Alright, nothing to do this turn. I don't think the way he investigates from here is going to lead him to see Olivia. I still don't totally understand when it is they notice you around the corner and when they don't. This should be an interesting turn.
All right, we're having a look. Nothing.
Why did he stop here? Oh, he doesn't have enough moves to get there. What a dummy.
What was that?
I see. I forgot how little he moves. Okay, well now is a great time to get Banks out of there. So let's go ahead and trigger all this, I think. This one first, so I can get Banks and Tony and stuff moving before we trigger the Labyrinth. This way it only really has to hurt International. Let's move Monster, I'm sorry, to deploy the server before I forget. Here should be fine. Can't hit anything else useful with this, so here we are. Felix, yeah, we don't care about Felix. We triggered this, and now our agents are free to walk away. Yeah. We could, for example, come all the way into this room. Just get this guy's money first is all. She's not marked anymore. Okay, just checking how that works. That Dell's fine. Probably send Banks in first because she can get further. And I don't want Olivia blocking her way, to be more detailed about that. Okay, yeah. Looks pretty good. Oh. We could steal some power, huh? Sure. I just stole from this guy. Don't need to do it again. Okay, turns out they actually both get pretty equally far. Oh, I forgot to hit the shop. Okay, we already got... We didn't get this guy's heart monitor. I could get that. And then 1, 2, 5, 6. Hide here? Sure. Do we want International to sprint? What an interesting question that is. I think the answer is definitely not, because of this guy. So she's going to have 2 less AP. Means she can't quite end here. Actually, maybe a sprint would be fine? I don't know, it doesn't seem important to do, though. I just want to hang out, like, right here. And then here or something? I'm not quite sure what the extraction plan is for her. But I do know it starts with this. We just want to make sure we hit the shop before we go. It's not, or like, even if we miss it, I guess it's not the end of the world, but it would be nice to do. Everyone's looking good, right? Right. Oh god, I forgot that guy is so slow. He's not even gonna get to that investigation. So we have plenty of time. I'll have International do the shopping, I guess. Oh, I should have had Monster do it. He's an efficient shopper, but clearly not worth doing now. I guess I should parasite some stuff so that when we hack it, International moves faster. Sure. Maybe could have done that last turn. Whoops. I didn't think it mattered much, and it doesn't. Oh, we can actually get to here? Nice. Put Tony there? Seems good. And International will have plenty of time to hit the shop on her way out. I guess if I were being really aggressive, I could do this and then hide here, which would be in his peripheral vision. And it would give me a straighter shot at this and at leaving. But actually, I don't think I want to distract him here, because it means the turn after next, he would be walking into this room, which would impede her more, I think, than just him going there now. There you go. Get International some moves eventually.
Investigating the area. Guess it was nothing.
Yeah, and I think hacking that facility database definitely paid off. It helped me deploy my agents in the right directions. Okay, noted. But the guard elevators are 100 miles away. Wait, I only see one? There's one here. Where's the other? Here it is. So I don't really care about the guard who's spawning in at level 3. Ooh. Wow, okay. These are items, alright. There's also portable server 3, but since we just picked up a 2, I think that's fine. I don't really need to get this. We have enough power. We probably had it even without the portable server, but this way I can just be sloppy. Distributed processing is not bad. The Thermal Disruptor 4 is actually really exciting, I think. In case it knocks people out for super long. And it has armor piercing, so I can deal with like guards who are otherwise a threat. Oh, and if I give that to Olivia, oh, she would just be salivating, right? It would. I mean, it costs 1 power per point of armor, but we gain 4 power back from it. So it's actually like free to break armor? Well, it just means we gain less power. I mean, I don't usually go in for high quality disruptors, but I'm like excited about this one. Like, I think I'd take that and the Stim 4, right? This will be great for Tony or anybody. Yeah. Okay. Sign me up. I could buy a charge pack. Is there a reason to want one? I did make use of one recently and was happy to have it. But I don't know. I think I've increased my weaponry and don't seem as likely to need that. And I don't want International to be encumbered if I can help it. So you can actually just hang out here, huh? No one's gonna see that. Okay. Or here, even. Yeah, let's just send Tony... Well, let's send everyone to the exit, of course. Monster can go last since he's babysitting the server. It doesn't really matter, I don't need the power. But just in case something disastrous happens, it's strictly better to have the power than not. Yeah, I don't think I want the charge back. I mean, it would be kind of nice for the Thermal Disruptor, right? To refill it, to use it twice. But I think we can just give we can give Olivia that and a normal disruptor. And we'll give the like thermal one to one of the other agents. Okay. Oh, he didn't make it quite to the exit. Good to know. How come I can sprint? Ah, my AP has been reduced by this, but it's also been increased by finishing hacking this camera, so it comes out even, I guess. I don't know why she has 12 moves when it says 10 here. Not sure what's going on there. Anyway, she can sprint, and I think she may as well. It actually gets her to the exit, which is cool. Gosh, look at her go. Alright, Monster, pack it in.
Did you hear that?
Now, we have some trading to do with Olivia, mostly. I don't know who wants the med gel, but you want this. Oh. And I guess Tony wants the Stim 4. Sure, give International the med gel seems reasonable. I could have sold it. Oh, I couldn't have because she didn't have it at the time. And maybe trade disruptors with International. So we have 2 agents with armor piercing. Yeah, it makes sense for the one with armor piercing to have the med gel. Maybe Banks should have it because she has a gun. But I don't think it matters that much. Okay. End mission, right? Okay, a flawless mission. Expertly searched everybody, got all the goodies, and never had any alerted guards. Except for the sysadmin, who only had 1 turn awake. Okay, that's going to do it for this episode. In the next episode, we're going to do the Omni story mission. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.